Okay, so here in this box is the City Vanture from Vanpower. Now I don't like putting e-bikes together, but I've heard that this one is even more involved than your standard e-bike assembly, so I'm not really looking forward to it. And also, I've already opened this up before. I don't even know how to get this out. I don't know what colour it is at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to be like the light-ish colour one. It's like a racing wheel. So yeah. Oh wow. Like nothing's assembled. I'm going to have to do a lot. That is nice looking. Wow. Hello. It's all in tiny, tiny bits. 2-amp battery charger with UK plug. Your bicycle is equipped with a Gates carbon drive belt system instead of a chain. Gates carbon drive replaces greasy, dirty chains with carbon fibre reinforced belt that never rusts, never stretches and never needs lubrication. Instruction manual. Oh, it's thick. I hope there's lots of languages in there. Tools. And those tools. And here is said belt. We shall see how good it is. Okay, so I now have all the parts laid out, and to be honest, providing it's all here, it doesn't feel that overwhelming. So let's start putting it together. Assembly guide starts on page 15 and it goes on and on and on and on and on, finally coming to an end where it says mission complete on page 62. 15, 62, 47 pages. Oh god. Here I am at the start of the journey. Kind of a bit scared. And there we go. The handlebar. Batter. So you're going to put it in that way. There you go. Just be straight. Just be straight. Is it the other way? It's the other way. Mission complete. Enjoy your journey. We did it! And here is the completed, the beautiful, the Vanpowers City Vanture. So, let's talk about the main kind of interesting things about this bike. One of the interesting things about this bike is that it doesn't have a welded together frame. Instead, because you can put it together yourself, saving £70 I think, or $90, it's got this tenon and mortise frame, where basically you slot everything in and tighten it up yourself, which is an interesting thing. They reckon it means the frame is actually better, more reliable, the welds being the weak points, but we shall see. The other interesting thing about this bike is that it doesn't have a chain, it has a belt drive, which is carbon reinforced or something, so that's interesting. And another interesting thing is it doesn't have gears, it's a fixie, it has one single gear, which a lot of people, some people do say on an e-bike you don't need gears, but we shall see. The reservation I have is that it doesn't have a throttle. Let's go up to here. This is a really minimalistic handlebar. This bit I put on, that's a light, because it doesn't come with lights. It doesn't have a throttle. Instead, it's totally pedal assist. Because it doesn't have a gear, it means it is up to you to get the bike going first, and once the cadence sensor realizes you're pedaling, then the motor is going to kick in. So the question is, how hard is it going to be to start pedaling it? Well, we'll find out when we take it out for a ride. The saddle, now if you get the different colour, you get a Cell Royale saddle, but if you get this kind of cool chrome retro style that I love, you get this nice brownish style. It's got a kind of a 70s feel to it, but also modern because obviously it's an e-bike. The brakes, Tektro brakes and brake handles, mineral oil, it says there, because these are hydraulic brakes. Let's take a look at the brake discs. So there are the nice brake discs. There is the 250 watt hub motor, Well-Go metal non-foldable pedals. The routing is quite nice. It goes through the bike here and comes out of the bike there. Power for the bike actually goes through here. There's a little compartment there that we had to open and push things through, and this is the battery in there, non-removable. You can replace it if it breaks or something, but you're meant to leave it inside the bike. And there is the power hole. Let's have a look at that. 3-pin. You can see the charger there, 2 amp D-power charger. Just slots right in. It takes about 2 hours to charge. Let's have a look at the computer. Turn it on over here. They've got this power. Vanpowers. It's got 0 mode, so there's no power. Eco, normal, tour, power, and then the fastest, boost mode. Now let's have a quick look at the wheels. Thin 26-inch wheels. They need a lot of pressure to pump up, but they don't need a lot of air to pump up. One thing you might not be ready for if you get this is that it has a Presta valve seen on racing bikes, and to pump it up you need to actually unscrew this little thing here, and if you press that down that allows a little bit of air to come out. I'm not going to mess with that now, but you can't pump it up on standard pumps. You need either an adapter, or what I got is this track pump from Amazon, and the track pump has 2 holes. The top one is for your standard valves, and then the bottom one is for your Presta valves. I tried to use an adapter, but what I did find is that it keeps letting air out, so it's hard to use. There's that. That's very nice. The crank. Oh, I forgot to talk about possibly the nicest bell I've ever seen on an e-bike. And this is the actual bell. Listen to this. That is lovely. Now, I actually filmed every step of me putting this bike together, because when it comes in this little tiny box compared to normal bike boxes. If anyone would like me to put out that video, because there's a few little things, little niggles when you're putting it together, and hopefully I've cleared up a lot of those things on the video, but I'm aware that not many people are going to want to see it. But if enough people say put the video up, I will put the video up of me putting this bike together. Okay, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see the video of this actually fully going together. You're still going to get a review, still going to get a first ride, and probably other tests as well. So there's our first close-up of our Vanpowers City Vanture. Next video we'll be taking it out for a ride. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe. If you like e-bikes, don't forget to subscribe. If you're here just for this bike and you're never coming back, don't bother subscribing, but a like would be very handy. Thank you very much, and until next time, ride safe.